Hi, this is Lena with the Soap Obsession Bath and Body Shop, back with you to make another soap. Today we're doing a coconut oil soap, and we are going to be using the fragrance oil. I put it away. We're going to be using the fragrance oil Cherry Almond by Crafter's Choice Wholesale Supplies Plus. Hopefully you can see that. Alright, great smelling scent. I bought it thinking that it would be very close to the one you can get from the store, like Walmart, places like that, but actually this one has a little bit more cherry to it, and that's okay. I kind of like it. So that's the fragrance oil we're going to be using. We're going to be using the colors Really Red Mica, and I'm going to mix that with a little bit of activated charcoal. Alright, Really Red Mica is from Nurture Soap. And I'm also going to be using some pigment, brown pigment, today as well. Now the fragrance oil does this color. It has fragrance, vanilla rather, at 7%, so it's going to discolor. So I'm not going to try to stop that or anything. That's why I chose the colors I picked. We're just going to work with it. Sorry if you hear my washing machine in the background, but I'm going to go ahead and blend in my additives. I have some kaolin clay here, coconut water, coconut milk, blend it in to my coconut oil, and get that nicely blended in here. Now this fragrance does play nicely together, so I actually have it sitting over here on the side, and it's mixed in with some kaolin clay. I want to make sure I anchor that really nicely with before we add in our lye solution. So this is supposed to be nicely behaved, no acceleration, no ricing. It just discolors to a dark brown. Alright, but hoping to make that work for us today. We're going to go ahead and add in our lye solution. And that does have a little bit of sodium lactic. I added a little bit less than usual just because this is a coconut oil soap. It gets pretty hard. Now these single oil soaps usually take longer to come to trace, but I'm going to use that this time because my last coconut oil soap got warm very quickly, and towards the end I was, really working to get it in there. Thankfully, there were no air pockets, so I'm going to blend this up just a little bit more, and then we're going to go ahead and mix in our colors. I don't know if you can see that, but that color changed on me there. So instead of it being white, it's sort of like a beige color. It's like it's starting to discolor already. All right, I'm going to pour off my brown. Brown is going to be more of an accent. I'm not going to have a whole bunch of this. Most of this is going to be our cherry. And I already mixed this in with some of the oils from our soap mixture here. So I might need to blend this up. Sorry, you're not in. I might need to blend this up a little bit more. It's still very liquidy. I'm hoping to get some nice swirls out of it. I'm gonna have to buzz that. I'll put a little bit more in there, and then I'll buzz. Put a little bit more. A lot of air bubbles in there. All right, that's a nice rich brown there. right, let's go ahead and let's mix that in. Start by hand and then we'll see how it looks. It will blend. I probably will blend anyway just to get this a little bit thicker. Alright, that's not looking too bad. Might add a little bit more to it. I probably should blend it up and then see how it looks. Alright, that looks pretty good. It actually looks like a black cherry yogurt. You know, the fruit on the bottom. You mix it in. That's the color we got here. So I'm happy with that actually. So we're gonna I'm gonna go ahead and scrape this down, and then let's get this in the mold. All right, I'm just gonna do a drop swirl here. We got mostly red. We're gonna get a lot of that in there. All right, our brown is nice and thick as well. That in there. I'm not going to leave any of the brown for up top. It's just going to go all into the soap. Well, we'll see. I say that, but it may not happen that way. Oh, this smells good. It smells so good. Get this brown in here and we'll cover it up most likely with our red pinkish mixture. Interested to see how dark this red is going to get with the discoloring. For our red pinkish mixture soap. Go ahead and try to texture our top a little bit. So I guess a little bit of that brown will show, which is alright. It's alright. It'll mostly be the pinkish color on top. Go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and texture this. See what we get. Just gonna texture it with a spoon. Smooth everything out. A little bit of that brown up top, but I don't think you're going to see it that much. I'm going to move some soap around too as well. Oh, here is our cherry almond soap. All right, looks pretty good. Didn't heat up and it didn't accelerate too much. And so I'm looking forward to the cut. All right, I'll see you then. All right, this is Lena back at you to cut our cherry almond soap, and here it is. It is like 13 hours later, and this being a coconut oil soap, it is hard as a brick. So we're gonna go ahead and cut this and see what we got in the inside. My wire is nice and taut this time, so we should be able to cut this soap hopefully without any problems, unlike the last coconut oil soap. So let's go ahead, let's get to it. All right, it still is very, very hard, even though I'm getting it to it earlier than last time. And here it is. It's actually very pretty. So I just did a nice drop swirl. Now I kind of do wish the red was a little bit darker, but I think it still looks good. I think it still looks very, very good. All right, let's go ahead, let's cut some more. So I'm gonna have to do what I did last time to get this one cut. Oh, so nice. I like the lines in here. It's a nice pattern coming through, and even though this is a little difficult to cut still, it's not as bad as the last one. So a little bit better. Alright, so that's really nice. I really like the way these little swirls came out in this soap. I think I had just the right amount of brown. Not too much, just enough for a nice accent color. And then obviously I haven't made this very long ago. It hasn't even been a whole day. It still smells great. The cherry smell is nice and strong. Alright. Okay, so that's very pretty. Oh, I like how these turned out. So pretty. It's going to be interesting to see how this pink color handles the discoloration. See how dark it gets. So that's really, really pretty. I like these swirls in here. Really simple. Like I said, it's just enough brown in here. Alright, so that wire is still intact. Alright, and here is that end piece. Oh, nice. So the end piece on the back doesn't look like much, but the inside looks like the other. So alright, these turned out really nice. They look beautiful. I'm going to show you a picture of what they look like after a few weeks of curing. And thanks for watching. Check us out at thesoapobsession.com. See you later.